When I first met the Wesley nurses was when I got temporary custody of 2 of my grandchildren, and I needed assistance. I was going crazy, so I went to the Church Divino del Salvador, and the young lady there referred me to Christina, she was one of the Wesley nurses. And so I started coming to the parenting classes, and they helped me with numerous things for the children, which I thought was great. And then when my son got diagnosed with cancer, I came to Christina again, but this time for counseling and comforting, and she did a great job of doing that. This is my son Theodore, and Theodore Infante Jr., and he was diagnosed with cancer in September of 2011, and he struggled for 5 months, 4 months, and then he passed away in January of 2012. And he was also supported by the Wesley nurses because he was stressed out in December. And he was very stressed out since he was diagnosed because he couldn't work anymore. And I told him, don't worry. He was mostly stressed out for Christmas because he had small kids. And I said, don't worry, baby, let's just leave everything in God's hands. He'll help us. When I went to Christina, and Christina found this program that would help me through the Wesley nurses, through the Methodist Ministries. And when she called me and told me about it, I told my son, and I said, would you mind, maybe, that they help us, And he says, no, Mom, whatever, because my kids are not going to have anything if it's not for that. And I said yes to Christina, and we were expecting 1 lady or 2 maybe, but when they showed up at my son's house, there was 14 of them. And they kept coming in through his door because they asked us if they could come in, and we said yes. And he was just amazed with all of them. They did so much. They all had their hands full of gifts for the kids, each one of them. And like I say, his tree was empty and it got full. And it brought tears to his eyes. And he was very appreciative for that. This is my son and his family. And the Wesley nurses don't know how they touched their hearts. My son's heart and his wife and the children. They made a big difference at Christmas. It was wonderful. And I just want to thank them for that.